we've thought about sinking our weight or dropping. We've thought about twisting. Now we want to think about rising. Okay? So the basic principle here is that we're going to be down, and we're going to get our power by using our legs. Our legs are stronger than our arms. We're going to come up, and then we're going to hook our strike to that, rather than just this. I'm down a little bit, however I got down here, I'm going to come up. I'm going to hook it that way. So, what you do, just the same thing, you can use a two-handed strike like we did before. You might want to put, like you guys are doing, put your right foot back or something. Come down, and you're going to come up. So, now I want to hit you in the face. I want to kind of, that may be a little bit too low, but I'm going to come down here. Come on, right? Now your boxers, and a lot of your other people with your uppercuts, you're going to see this a lot with an uppercut. They're going to be down here, they're going to come up like this. Well, we won't get into the twist part, but they are twisting too, and they do it. But you can just come straight up, like here. You're going to get some strength just coming up, using those leg muscles. So let's try, however you can get that to work, let's try a little bit of that, see what you can do. You're down, you come up. You want to come up, you dip down a little bit, and you come up. We're like this, right? And we twist our body, and like here I'm going to twist. What's just happened is that I've set my body up again, kind of like a spring, to come back the other way. I'm set up here, I'm going to twist back this way. You can't get as much power off your front as you can off your back. But I can get more power if I twist my body. So if I'm like this, I've already set myself up right here to come back. And that's the beginning of combinations. Now I'm not really good at combinations, your boxers and everything. That's what your combinations are all about. They're moving that body around and they're setting stuff up. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is you want to hook your body up to your strike. Your body is actually going to move first before your strike goes. If I want to do a strike like this, my body is going to make a little motion kind of like this, kind of mimicking it, but going first, like this. The technique I kind of like is this. You got some kind of problem? It's a problem, okay? You're like this, right? You're talking to the guy. You don't come back and swing. You come from right here and you use your body. Like that, right? And right here, your body's going to my body's going to go first. It's going to help you, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay, so your body's going to move first, and however you're going to do it, however your body's moving, if it's going this way, going sideways, I want to hook my finger to it. There. Okay, so that was our first thing, was hooking up the body. Second thing, we're not going to talk about too much, but it has to do with breathing. And the next principle is, this is the one I'm the weakest on, but it has to do with breathing, with the breath. The main principle when you strike is that you want to exhale as you extend. As the body extends for the strike, however it's going to be, even this is an extension, right? As I extend, I want to exhale. I want to breathe in through my nose, and I exhale out of my mouth, okay? So, I'm going to come in, and I want to breathe out. There's two reasons I want to do that. One reason is it adds power to the strike, and it adds focus to the strike. And the other reason is you're not going to tire out as much. Okay, we'll demonstrate that here in a second. There's another thing I want to say about breath. I'm not the guy to talk to about this because it's one of my weaknesses as a martial artist. But if you guys that are starting out, if you can think more about your breath, the type of breathing that we do is with a diaphragm. We're going to go in through the nose, the stomach will come out, and then we're going to exhale out through the mouth. You find this kind of breathing in meditation. You find it in yoga. You find it in Lama's class. Anybody here been to Lama's class? Okay, don't go. Okay. Lama's, he's trying not to. Lama's class. You find it sometimes in sports psychology. People that are, sports guys. Sometimes in firefighters, or sometimes in maybe military guys. It's a type of breathing that calms you. And the better you are at it. They say that people, when they panic or you're in a frightening situation, if you can control your breathing, you're going to be a lot better off. And also, my personal feeling is that if you ever want to advance to this in the spiritual aspects of the martial arts, I really think the breath control is going to be your first step. You got to start with that breath, and then I think you can get there. That may be a goal for later on in your training. So let's just do this here. Well, first of all, let's try this. This is going to show you what not to do. Everybody grab a bag, okay? Okay, here's how we don't want to do it. Okay, you get around there, you guys get around. What we're going to do, I want you to take a breath. I want you to hold it. I want you to strike 5 times like this. Okay, so try that. Hold your breath. Now switch. Didn't feel very good, did it? Didn't feel very good. Did it? Has everybody tried this? Okay, it doesn't feel very good, does it? And this is one of the things that I do wrong. I hold my breath too much, right? Okay, so this time, let's go slower and go ahead and try it. You don't even have to go hard if you don't want to. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out when you strike. Okay, let's try a few of those.
Yeah.
He's really good at this. His ki is great. He said my ki sounded like a lovelorn seal. So I used it's kind of, you don't let me do it. I don't do it very much, right? But there's something to be said for ki. It's a yell. It's called spirit yell. Ki, spirit yell. And all your warrior societies always had a yell when they went into battle. And it was to frighten, but it was also to kind of relax them when they hit. There's been scientific studies that have shown that you can slow down somebody's reaction time by, I don't know, a fraction of a second, but that's probably enough. Okay, we'll try a couple of ki here. Well, see, that scared me, right? Right, but when he does that, he's making sure when he yells, his breath is coming out. And so he's not holding his breath. And also there's the intimidation factor, but there's a lot more to it that his spirit is coming forth in an aggressive manner. So you might want to think about that. We really don't ki enough in my class, but there's something to be said for that. If you ever get attacked, you might just do it on your own, yell and scream, right? Okay, thank you.